Our student internship began with a clinical educator from Sage Colleges that approached me about coming in to do the lecture series for the McKenzie Method for their students. And then I believe I was at one of the summit here in Denver, the last conference we had, and there was other people who were doing, having courses with universities. But we don't think there was anybody actually making the clinical a specialty MDT clinical. So they weren't going to be seeing total knees, and they were really going to be doing what we do, and that's evaluate and treat musculoskeletal problems. So that's how the idea started, and then it just started to roll. And Joe Jr. had just come back from his diploma program, so he had a lot of the research in mind. And we kind of established the program that way, and again, it works really well. By the fourth week, these guys are up evaluating. It's just amazing.
I don't know if it was timing or what, but me coming out of diploma program, I kind of emulated how it was there and pulled things. Senior went through a different diploma program, and we kind of pulled from both of those things, and now I think it's just a combination of both of our experiences.
So far we've not had a bad student, and we've hired four of them, and all have been outstanding. So from an employer standpoint, it's such an advantage to have that, and it just creates a bond and team approach that's very hard to get sometimes in physical therapy practices.
We now do a weekly grand rounds meeting where any hard patients are brought up and discussed. And then there's a weekly clinical education component that we do some form of education or a case report or something to keep people stimulated and thinking. And I think those two things have really kept people engaged in learning and growing.
We're only hiring students now. I sat in on a webinar, it was a seminar actually, and it was list the top traits that you look for in a new employee. I was the only one in the room that did not have experience even in the top 10. I wasn't interested in experience. I was interested in the passion that we see with certain students, and those are definitely potential employees, and now we have to figure out where to put them all. There really has not been a negative to having a student program, and a lot of people look at student programs as negatives, that students can be a burden. We actually have not found that at all. We have found it to be not only an asset in terms of potential employees, but also just from the standpoint of, just thinking about expansion as well, and just the excitement the staff gets. I mean, it's really hard not to get excited when you see these, people right out of school or not even out of school yet, doing the things that you're doing.